Sure what's gonna happen, to be perfectly honest. I guess we'll just take it as it comes. But I've never streamed a PC game before, so this might be a catastrophe. We're gonna find out if it is or not in a couple of moments. I do like live streaming, but my computer's not the strongest, so I don't know how it's going to pan out. The idea of this stream, obviously, is to have fun and share with the 2 or 3 people that sometimes watch me. Maybe they're curious about the game. I know nothing about it. I watched, if that, 2 minutes of gameplay. I watched a couple of other people stream the game. One guy was pretty cool. The other one was a cringy little bastard. I couldn't stand him. But that's okay. There's going to be people that think I'm cringy. So, I mean, you can't please everyone, right? So, we get to choose our culture. And from what I understand, this is your character's background, and it has no bearing on the gameplay, apart from the bonus that you get at the bottom that you can see. Because you can pick Vlandians and still go with the Empire. Also, from what I've seen and heard from a reliable source, no matter what you choose here, you'll still end up starting at the same place on the map, which is apparently near the Empire. So, I wish there was a little bit more people in the stream while I know, this much information about the game. By the time a couple of people start watching, it's going to be me running around not knowing what the hell I'm doing. So, I don't know who I'm going to pick. I'm probably going to pick Vlandians because of the whole 20% more upgrade XP to troops from battles. That seems to be like a nice little choice. We've got 20% less speed penalty from snow if you're Sturgeon. The Empire gets 20% construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs and siege engines. Assaray or Assarai, caravans are 30% cheaper to build, 10% less trade penalty. We've got the Kuzaits, if that's how you pronounce it. I know it's not Kuwait, haha, Kuwait, Kuzait. 10% extra speed bonus for horsemen on campaign map. And the Battanians, I don't know. I'm French, so I don't know. I'm taking a guess here. Forests give 10% less speed penalty to parties. So I think I'm going to go with these guys. And like I said, this is probably going to be incredibly slow, because I like to take my time. I like to read and try to get familiarized with the game. I'm also hoping for the couple of people that are watching, they kind of see the game right from the very beginning, right? That's kind of like the whole point. I don't like seeing stuff when the crap is already halfway through and you don't know what's going on. You don't know about all these factions and cultures and whatnot. I didn't even know you could make your own character. So would you look at that? I'm glad there's only 2 people in here. Hopefully one of those people that are watching is me. I am playing on an old computer as well, a GTX 970 with an i7 6700, not overclocked, 16 gigabytes of RAM. It is a 6-year-old computer that I built back in 2014, I believe. So I'm just letting you know what that's about in terms of my specs, because then that can give you an idea. Hey, my computer's around that age or a little bit newer. His game seems to be running fine. Maybe that helps you decide that, you know what, you might be able to run this game decently. I'm also streaming at the same time, which is putting even more stress on my computer. Apart from his hair, which I have none. I hate hair. There we go. That's about how ugly I am. Let's see. I'm not going to spend too much time here because, let's be honest, I know there's only a couple of people in here. Nobody wants to watch, someone create a character for 3 hours. But like I said in the description, that's why I had big bold letters like, hey, check this out. Because I don't want to feel like I have to... Whoa, you're a little too close there, pal. I don't want to feel like I have to rush, right? Now, I don't really have eyebrows. But I am picky with how they look. That's one of the biggest things, believe it or not, more so than the appearance of someone's face, is how their eyebrows look. That 3 looks not bad. That looks like it's all scattered hair. I don't like that. 9 isn't too bad. 9 or 3. Yeah, let's go with 3. I don't want to spend, like I said, too much time on that. Can I change the eye color? Yes, we can. Oh, wow, there's like a slider for the eye color. Now, that's interesting. Not often you see a slider for the eye color. And we've lost the one person that was watching me. I am probably watching myself right now. Which, you know what? That's okay. It's less pressure on me to do good. So we're going to slide that all the way to the bottom. As for the face, we've got different skin types. It doesn't look like we have different preset faces, if that makes any sense. Face symmetry, face height. That's a big ass nose right there. Plus, I don't know how long I'll be able to do this, but we'll just kind of maybe make his nose a little bit smaller. We definitely, I'm not Triple H, so we don't need a big nose. Maybe we'll, yeah, that looks about right. Nose width. Whatever. I'm not overly picky, to be honest. Okay. I think I chose male, but from the looks of it here, I'm not too sure if he is. That was me trying to be funny there for a moment. That may or may not have worked, but that's okay. So we can have face paint, different colors here. So to basically wrap this up really quick, we've got body, we've got skin color. That's as dark as you can go. I kind of like an in-between. I don't like bright white. I kind of like something around, yeah, something in the middle. Seems about right.
Infantry!
Whoa, calm down there.
Firing! Advance!
He sounds Russian. I kind of like that.
Release arrows!
Wow, I like that one.
Yeah!
Oh, calm down.
At them!
Yeah, I like that one, so we're gonna go with that. No. Yeah, so basically where he was, somewhere in the middle there. Seems to be good. So we've got the body, the voice you can change, the skin color, you can change the face. There's no preset faces, not that I saw. You could change the eyes, again the eyebrows, the color for your eyes, or an actual slider. You could change the mouth, his mouth seems fine. Don't plan on making out with him, so I'm not too worried what his mouth looks like. And not only that, this is supposed to be me. So, you know, doesn't look like me, but that's not the point. And then change clothing. I don't know if I can change clothing, or if that was just meant to show what my character's going to look like in clothing. Yeah, let's put the clothing back on there. Reset all, reset. I know this is slow as piss, but like I said, I can't be stressed out about that. What in the hell is this? So underneath my my big pumpkin head, it just says vigor, control, endurance, cunning, social, and intelligence, in case you were wondering. We could choose our family. He looks like a little elfling. Oh, a Baron's retainers. And you get a bonus there. Obviously at the bottom, kind of like when we chose our culture. 10 skill level and 1 focus. Point to writing and polearm. 1 attribute point to social. That's for the Barons. The urban gives you 10 skill level and 1 focus point to trade and charm. 1 attribute point to intelligence. 10 skill level and 1 focus point to polearm and crossbow. 1 attribute point to endurance if you're with the yeoman. Urban merchants was that other one. Now let's go on to the urban blacksmith. 10 skill level and 1 focus point to smithing and 2-handed weapons. 1 attribute point to vigor. Hunters. Let me guess, crossbows? Yeah, exactly. 10 skill level and 1 focus point to scouting and crossbow, 1 attribute point and mercenaries. We've got 10 skill level and 1 focus point to roguery and crossbow, 1 attribute point to control. Who do I want to be? I like the roguery aspect, which if you can't see behind or underneath, wherever it's showing there's a couple of seconds delay from the stream to what I see. Experience with the darker side of human life. You can tell when a guard wants to bribe. Don't ask what that voice was. You can tell when a guard wants a bribe. You know how to intimidate someone and have a good sense of what you can and can't get away with. You know, that kind of sounds like me. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. So I may go with the mercenaries. I'm just going to go through this quickly again. Because like I said, I don't want to rush. I want to play this as if I was playing and not recording. Or live streaming or whatever you want to call it. That's kind of how I want to play this as. And again, I'm sure that you can change these things. I think I'm going to go with mercenaries. Choose your early child. Do you start off as a kid? I don't. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I see. Okay, so early childhood. One person's watching. Hopefully that's me, because, like I said, this part is probably boring for most people. And I'm not a comedian, so this isn't funny. As a child, you were noted for your leadership skills. So you get leadership points, tactics, attribute, and cunning. Okay. Which cunning can help go with roguery, maybe? Because it's all under that cunning tree or whatever. Your brawn. 10 skill level. And 1 focus point to two-handed and throwing. This one is athletics and one-handed, which I plan on doing more one-handed. This one is focus point to engineering and trade attribute. Your way with people, so that's your social. You get the focus point on charm and leadership, and your skill with horses, which helps with writing and medicine. Your aptitude and numbers. No, sorry. I know which one I was looking for, I just can't find it. The one with the one-handed weapons. Although cunning is kind of cool. Your judgment of how troops will perform in contact. This allows you to make good predictions of when an unorthodox tactic will work and when it won't. Yeah, leadership skills. That could be good, actually. Two-handed. So either leadership or this one, the attention to detail. Physical fitness, speed, and balance. One-handed mastery, one-handed weapons, either with a shield or without. My attention to detail. Mercenary, attention to detail. Now I even have to try out my adolescence. Growing up, you spent most of your time at the town's watch training ground, where you get a point in crossbow and tactics. Ah, the roguery and one-handed. That's right, I was a gang leader. Athletics and smithing. Trade and charm. Engineering and leadership. Writing and steward. We're going to go with the alley gangs. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, potato, right? Je suis français, mon tabarnak. As a youngster growing up, war was never too far away from you. Stood guard with the garrisons. So we get, man, this is taking a while, but this is kind of good because you can still fast forward through this if you're watching this on the replay. I don't suggest you watch this on the live stream, which from the looks of it, nobody's doing anyway, so that's good. We got a focus point on crossbow and engineering. Writing and bow. Polearm, oh yeah, and one-handed. Okay, that might be interesting. Trained with the infantry. This one is... Oh, I got someone in here. Hello, Nathan Bacchus. This is I'm really excited. Can you tell the enthusiasm in my voice? This is Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord, now available on Steam as part of the Early Access program. Yeah, and from my understanding, but don't quote me on this, it's going to be coming on console, but when, I don't know. I've heard rumors that it could be tomorrow, but I didn't read anything official. I just know that right now it's available on the computer. And I have an old computer, so I'm kind of... Wow, 15 minutes and I haven't even gotten in the game yet. But I am trying to kind of move it along a little bit quicker, but at the same time, I'm trying not to as well. I don't want to feel like I have to rush. One focus point to throwing and bow. Skirmishers, or do I want even more infantry? No, I might want the bow as well. Kind of like balance it out a little bit. Except, what the hell's on his back? Those are a bunch of arrows. Character creation is the bane of my existence. Yeah, it takes forever, and I'm not claiming that this is entertaining, but that's also why I made a huge point in my title. Read description. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm that weird YouTuber that kind of likes to showcase the finer things in life. Even if they're a nuance. It's not always about the headshots and the pew pew and the bang bang for me. It's about all this shit. I didn't know anything about this because none of the other people I watched, at least by the time I watched their stream, were showcasing any of this stuff. And now that I know about this stuff, I'm kind of like even more intrigued. It's not just about riding a horse, running around, chopping people's heads off, right? There's going to be plenty of that when the time comes. But yeah, 15 minutes, like I said, and I'm not even in the game. I check out your channel often. I like that you go into depth with things like... Oh, yeah, that's right, and the settings. And I try to do the menus and the patch notes. That's right, because... It's refreshing. Oh, yeah, thanks. I just find it's different, because... It's like I've always... Let me try to move this along here. So we'll do skirmishers. The one thing I like myself as a person, watching other people play, is I want to know everything. I don't want to just know that you can shoot people. Well, no shit, it's a Call of Duty game, for example. But what else is there? Does the VSync allow you to go 30 frames a second if you want? Can you go 60 frames? Can you go 144? Can you do half VSync? Is it like that other game I played yesterday, The Hunter Call of the Wild, where you can't throttle your frames per second down to 30? So you're stuck having a sporadic frame per second if you can't hit at least the 60. All those details to me are incredibly important on a computer. This is my first ever live stream of a computer game. So, okay. Before you set out on your adventure, young adulthood. Focus on one-handed and two-handed. One attribute to vigor. Valor, renown. That sounds good. You're calculating your renown. Tactics and leadership. And, I gotta turn this off. I'm not popular, but you'd think I am because my phone keeps beeping every 10 seconds. This looks neat. If it comes to console, I will... Yeah, I think... I'm saying I think because, again, I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but there's a lot of people that say things that aren't factual or aren't 100% sure. But I will say that I'm 90% sure it's coming out. I heard a rumor earlier. I'm going to use the word rumor. That this could be out as early as tomorrow. But, okay, I don't know. You would have to Google that, or I would have to later. Training, intelligence, point and bow, crossbow, attribute and control, 5 renown. Cunning, again, you had famous escapades. So we have points in athletics and roguery again. 1 in endurance, which is good. So I'm either going to go with the escapade or this one. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I had a famous escapade. Choose your story background. Holy pineapple. And who's he? No one said you could join. This ain't a party for two. It's a solo adventure. Like many families in Caloradia, your life was upended by war. I don't have a narrator's voice, so if I could, I would sound more like, you know, the dude that does the trailer intros for movies. Your home, I can't even pretend to do it, was ravaged by the passage of army. No, it's not going to work. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer. But you did not make it. Well, that's nice. We're off to a good start. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, and your 2 youngest siblings seized. But you, of course, you always get away. And your brother survived because you paid $60 for a game, and you need to be able to play it. If you got captured or killed, I would want my refund. That was my attempt at trying to be funny. I run Facebook page of roughly 8,000 people just shared this. Oh boy. Oh no, there's 4 people in here. I always joke around about streaming, that I don't like it because I don't like the too much attention. I know it's funny because you're putting yourself on the camera and the microphone. Okay, let's take a look at this real quick, and then I'll rant in a minute. You subdued a raider. One-handed in athletics. What did I do? I drove them off with arrows. That's going to help with your bow? No shit. You rode off on a fast horse? Nah, I'm more of a walking kind of guy. Roguery. You tricked the raiders. What did I trick them into doing exactly? That's what I want to know. In the confusion of the attack, you shouted that someone had found treasure in the back room. You then made your way out of the undefended entrance with your brother. You organized. Yeah, that's leadership. You subdued. What does that mean? You were able to grab a knife in the confusion of the attack. You stabbed a raider. Oh, I like that. I like that. I stabbed him. Just like that. Enter your name, Ethan Bold. What in the blue pineapple is that? You prepare to set off. So again, to recap, 22 effing minutes after I created my character. Oh no, good. It's good that people are coming in now because the monotonous is pretty much over. I really like the lore of this. I like how your story builds your attribute. Yeah, I like that too. I just wish I had more of that narrator voice. Like I said, I just don't have that radio voice. But whatever. So I chose Vlandia again. 20% more upgrade XP to troops from battles. I come from a family of mercenaries. My window's open, so I probably shouldn't have said that too loud. In my early childhood, your attention to detail, even though I have terrible ADHD, so that's a bit of a contradiction. And in my adolescence with the alley gangs, well, that's somewhat accurate. And in my youth, I joined the skirmishers. My young adulthood, you had a famous escapade. And I subdued a raider. Friendly troops received damage. What's this? Determine the difficulty of the game. Which I'm sure can, can be changed later. But now that there's people watching, they're going to be like, come on, man. No, I don't want to make it too easy, but I don't want to make it too hard either. Oh no, I don't want realistic. It's a video game. I don't need things being realistic, or I'd go out in the real world and become a raider. Easy. We'll just put it on easy. Recruitment difficulty. We'll leave that on very easy. We don't need to tell anyone about that. Map movement speed. Yeah, I'll leave that on very easy, because it means I can move around 10% quicker. Auto-allocate clan member perks. Maybe just for now, but I'm sure I can still look at them or change this. Now watch the game crash. Kaboom! All the hype. 25 minutes later, and I'm finally getting in the game. But it's also why the title is called First Look. Now I'm probably going to have to change some settings in the graphics. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't know how much longer I have, but... Brother, it's been 3 days now that we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are you going to rescue Varric and Alda? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush off our skills. The practice could come up useful when we catch up with the raiders. I like to read fast because nobody wants to just sit here and watch me narrate a bunch of text for 3 hours or however long I'm going to be here. Continue the tutorial. Yeah, I'm probably going to continue the tutorial. I'm going to run the course. I need to know I can fight if I have to. Yeah. Let's go then, play the combat tutorial. But it's also... Oh yeah, see, we had a little bit of a lag there, so I want to recap again for the people in here, you know, the 4 people in here. I have a GTX 970, an i7-6700. I have a 6-year-old computer, and everything is on high. There is no very high or ultra high settings, as you can see. Oh, there is very high. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. There wasn't in the beginning, by the way. Very high was not an option. Yeah, see, high is the highest. And I think that somehow... Oh, that made my computer slow down for a second. Well, that's good. Shader quality, high. Yeah. Well, we're not off to a good start because, like I said, I think something got frozen here. When I clicked on that shader to go higher, I can still move my mouse, but I can't click on anything else. And that's the thing I don't like about live streaming, because if this was a regular upload, I could have just paused and cut this section right out. So unfortunately, I don't have a choice, but I may have to, unfortunately, restart the game. Because it's not, like, letting me do anything. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. Ah, for the love of God. Oh, that's fine. Shit happens. So rather than going on about it for 10 minutes, I am simply going to restart the game quickly. It's really that simple. And then I'll know not to play with that setting again. So just to recap, this wasn't a crash. I had to, it was more of a, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you would call that. Yeah, the game shut down. Would you like to enable safe mode? No, I don't need safe mode. There. We'll get back in. Now, when I'm talking, can anyone let me know if I'm lagging a lot? It says that there's an error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. So I want to make sure that I'm not like all lagging all over the place. Yeah, I'm not going to be clicking on that too many times. Texture streaming budget. We're just going to resume the game. You know what's funny? Wow. That is terrible. So even though I went to go in the game, it completely foobarred everything. I think I have to restart my character creation, but if that's the case, I'm going to skip through everything really quick. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to start all over again. This is absolute madness. This is absolutely ridiculous. It didn't even autosave after I made my character. This is the first time I've ever had an issue like this. So we're going to try and speed through this really quick. We're going to do no hair. We're going to do the eye color. We are going to do... Where was it? No. We're going to do this really quick. It was around here. It was around there. Like this. Body. We had this.
Hold your ground!
We had that. So at least I'm starting to remember a lot of what I had before. What is driving me nuts... Yeah, that crash was terrible. Absolutely ridiculous. Hair? No, we don't want hair. Why can't I find... I'm trying to find the eyebrows. Eyelid, eye... No, that's all eyes, that's all nose, that's mouth. Hair. Body. I just had it earlier. I have no idea where it is. I want to say it's somewhere in their face, no? Ear size, ear shape, eye socket. No, 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 no. Your skin type. I can't find it at all. Can't even figure that out. It's gonna bug me because I had it earlier, but I can't seem to find where it went. No, it's definitely not this. It's not this. It's not this. There we go. Eyes. It was under there. There we go. I came from mercenaries. I came from... Was it brawn or leadership skills? Oh no, attention to detail. Alley of gangs. Joined the skirmishers. Had a famous escapade. I subdued a raider. There. That was pretty quick compared to, you know, the 25 minutes it took me to do earlier. And then we said we'll do easy. 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 We'll leave very easy for recruitment difficulty and map movement. Now I'm going to try and save the game. Right? Because that's obviously important. Yeah. So we're going to do the tutorial. Continue. Okay, now let me save my game. I can't save my game. Are you kidding me? Why can't I... Oh, Jesus. I'm scared to try the different options for the graphics. Because it might be a little bit laggy. Am I supposed to punch him or someone else? Javelin... Enter a training area. Okay. There we go. So that's the view of our character. And if you hit shift, it kind of zooms it in. 33 minutes later in my stream and I'm finally in the game. That's always good, eh? Choose a weapon to begin training. Where's the weapons? Oh. I keep hitting shift because I keep thinking that's to run. There we go. Yeah, it might be a little bit laggy, like I said, because I may have to turn some stuff down or set it to 30 frames so it's more consistent frame rate. 60 frames dropping down to 50 is going to be a lot more... What the hell? I seriously don't know what just happened there. Go to the trainer. Was it this guy or what? Are you the trainer or not? Whoa. Calm down. We haven't even introduced ourselves. Okay. Okay, so... I thought maybe we were gonna talk this over. I don't know what I'm doing here. No, jumping's not a good idea. Okay. Be gone. That's it, I'll put you down. I'll cut your hair off. You'll look like me. Or maybe I'll cut your legs and you'll look like a midget. Beat the trainer. I don't think that's going to be possible. Right now I'm just kind of mashing buttons because I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Stay down. That's right, run away. Trying to make me look bad on my stream. You've successfully beaten the rookie trainer. That was the rookie trainer? Holy shit. Can I save the game yet? Son of a pineapple. Because if it crashes again... Is this guy going to at least say hi to me before he chops my head off? You can leave the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. I will not take this kind of abuse again. Yeah, because right now... I think I saw someone... Okay. I will kick you in the nutsack. Stay down. There, I think I just chopped off his nuts. He's now gender neutral. Hello. Hey. How's it going? So now what? You've successfully finished the training. Good. You can leave the training field by holding tab. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I'm done. Because I want to save the game. I don't want to have to go through all that stuff again. And I want to better stabilize my frame rate. You're at the training field. You can learn the basics of combat here. Go back to training. No, I want to leave. Before we do anything else, we're low on food. There's a village north of here where we can buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I am. I can promise you I'm not. So I'll let you lead the way. Let's go. Tutorial. Whoa. Zoom in and out. Okay. We move around here. Now, can I sit? Yes! Sorry. This is where I'm excited. It better not crash. So help me God if it crashes. Right? Because, get it? I don't want to have to go through all this shit again. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is, there's still a couple people in here. I haven't lost everyone yet. I want to change my settings. Sorry. I want to look at this performance thing. So I'm only using about half of the GPU memory. That's fine. Battle size. Moving your party is done by clicking on the map. This will leave a mark on the target unless you... Okay. Click it off. Anyway, sets the... I'm not having a good day today. I can't click this thing off because I'm trying to read what it says. Sets the maximum number of... Yeah, I don't know. But I'm probably going to drop it down to 200 just for now. Shader quality sets the shade... I forget what shaders are. Texture quality. Let's put this on medium. Shadow quality we're going to put on medium. Particle detail, foliage is high. Character detail, environment detail is high. Terrain quality. Anisotropic filtering. Water quality. We'll put on medium. Temporal. Lighting quality. Just to help a little bit. Depth of field. Cloth simulation. Interactive grass. Sunshaft. Tessellation. Bloom. Fill grain. Motion blur. No. And that's just to kind of help a little bit with the performance. Because I have an old computer, like I said. Oh yeah, sure, now it lets me close it. Okay, now where should I go? Apparently over here. We can't do anything other than let's take a walk around. Entering settlements, you've arrived at Tivia. To explore the location, you can enter the settlement by pressing the highlighted button on the left. Yeah, you know that big flashing gold bar? Thanks for the tip there. We'll take a look around because that's all we can do. And I'm glad there's only a few people in here, honestly. I saw a guy who normally averages 100 people per stream. He's at 1,500, 1,500 because of this game. So I was afraid to buy it, live stream it, and then sort of kind of get that same sort of thing where I get more people than I normally get. And I was like, no, you don't want that. Because look how the beginning was so slow. We're here, I guess, so we need food, and after that, maybe some men to come with us. The headman here can probably help us. Let's try to find him. Speak to the headman. You can hold the left Alt key to see the location of the headman. I can? Or maybe that's him. Once you're near him, press F to speak to him. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I almost ran him over. Is that the headman or what? Oh, you can hold the left Alt key. What the hell was I clicking on? There we go. Did you see what happens with my ADHD brain? I was running in the complete opposite. This is why I don't live stream. That's why I don't do that shit. I have quickly reminded myself why I don't live stream, especially on a game I know nothing about that I've never played in my life. First look live streams are dangerous. So how do I get off the bloody horse? Or do I just run him over? Okay, stop the horse. I've been not too bad. What about you? I am Semnon, headman of this village. What brings you here? We need help. Some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way. They got your people too? Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you. I'm going after them if you pay them for their gear. Does it look like I'm rich? Purchase... Oh, I didn't read what it said. Ah. I got distracted with the dialogue at the bottom. I didn't quite catch what it said. To leave a mission, you can hold down the tab key. This will return you to the settlement menu where you can purchase supplies and hire recruits. Oh, so it's not... Okay, not leaving the mission as in abandoning the mission, just leaving this... Okay, I get it. I mean, it seems to be running fairly smooth. I can't tell what it's like on your end, on the stream. But I mean, you know, like moving around like this, there's no, like, major hiccups. Now, like I said, I haven't, I feel like I just want to roam around for a minute, just to kind of, you know, because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But yeah, the controls are very, very smooth. They don't feel janky or whatever the word is. Like if I move my mouse, it's very nice. The rendering seems to be very nice. I'm not seeing any unusual... Yeah, 43 minutes into the stream and I'm finally starting to tell you guys how the game is starting to run. No, that's just it, eh? No weird texture pop-ins yet that I've noticed. Nothing jarring or, you know, very noticeable. That would have been funny. Piff! Woman goes flying over the bridge. But yeah, I'll leave this mission here in a second. I was just kind of excited to see what this looked like. Yeah, seems to be running fairly smooth, like I said. I can't see my frames per second because when the game crashed, for some odd reason, my Shadow NVIDIA thing stopped showing my frames per second. And I don't feel like restarting the game just so I can see my frames. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to hold the tab key. Yeah, this is an incredibly slow start, but whatever. What can you do? I'm going to save the game again. What should I do here? I like that I'm in a tutorial mode because it makes me feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. Yeah, I like it. Well, it's Mountain Blade, right? You're not going to get the Witcher graphics, but... Alright. Recruitment, your brother has asked you to hire at least 4 men before you set off to face the raiders. I'm probably going to end the stream soon, to be honest. Maybe in another 10, 15-ish minutes. I want to get some of the gameplay, going. You can hire troops from the village and towns by clicking on the Recruit Troops button. So right here, behind my fat head, there's a tab that says Recruit Troops. So I'm going to click on that. And off to the side, we can see we have sextuplets. You got twins, triplets, quadruplets, quintuplets, sextuplets, sextuplets. No, there's no sex. But they all look the same. And that's just me trying to be funny right now. It might not be working, but you know what? If I can make myself laugh, that's all that matters. Recruit all 6. He says 4. Let's do 4. Oh, okay, you just click it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the quadruplets. Why is that in red? I have 1,000 gold. Well, whatever. Buying food, you should purchase supplies from the settlement menu on the left. Oh, hello, Reinhardt Nilsson. I don't know if you were here earlier when my game crashed. What an epic fail that was. No wonder people are leaving the stream. Okay. Not that there was that many to begin with, but, we can laugh about that. Buy products. And we are going to buy... I don't know if they want... No, we're not doing the sheep thing. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting into that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I like the original Mountain Blade, and, well, this is the new one, so it was kind of one of those things. 1 grain, is that like literally a speck of grain? Is that a whole bag of grain? What's the story there? Excuse me. Whoa, who says I wanted wool? I don't want that. Give me back my money. Oh, he only had 3 grain. Okay. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Were you here earlier, Reinhardt, when you said, yeah, save the game again? Were you here earlier when my game completely crashed and I tried to change my graphic settings? We've finished our preparations. Let's talk to the headman again. He had said he may have to ask for us. We could use his friendship. Talk to the headman. The menu on the top right shows the important people in your current location. You know, like that big glowing gold square. The original game is on the PlayStation Store for $16, however, not this one. Yeah, so real quick if I can, because, I don't already talk a lot as it is. The original Mountain Blade is on PS4, but I'm going to say something rude. It's kind of compared to the computer version, right? Because the computer version's got all this DLC, expansion. I'm not big on mods because my OCD goes like a million miles an hour and I make things more complicated than what they are. But on the PS4, it was just more simple. No mods, nothing, but there was also no expansions, no DLC. That was kind of a bit of a bummer. But at least they brought it to console, right? I have such an old computer, and I can run medium to high Red Dead Redemption 2 locked solid at 30 frames. Now, I know what you're thinking, 30 frames, but it's still smooth. It's not butter smooth like 60 frames, but, if your 30 frames aren't dropping, it's still playable, is my point, and it looks a lot better than the console. And that's on a 6-year-old computer I'm running, again, a GTX 970 with an i7 6700, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I purchased and built my computer back in 2014. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's an old computer, but I'm still playing some fantastic games. I'm playing Rage 2 I bought on Steam. Ultra, 60 frames a second, rock solid. Well, once in a while I drop a couple frames, but it's very rare. Okay, let's talk to the headman. Okay, sorry. I wish there was a beep every time someone talked, but I can kind of see it from the corner of my eye. You play on PC nowadays a lot, don't you? Well, yeah, so let me do this really quick. I am so confused, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the guy... Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can just talk to him by clicking. I don't have to go back into the village and go and walk up to him. I can just... Or maybe I do, I don't know. Oh, there. I spoke too soon. Glad to see you found what you needed. Now about that matter I mentioned... Don't ask what that voice was. There's this wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time, named Tassa Tacos, whatever his name is. Treats people for free. We're fond of him. Why is it every time I narrate something, they always gotta throw in a word I've never seen in my whole life? We last saw him a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was of some sort of quest, he said, though wouldn't tell us more. He set off on the road just a few hours before the raiders come through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. Or are you worried about his treasure? Do you have an ulterior motive for your concerns? Oh no, that's fine. I was just curious. It's because you said save again. Anyways, yeah. If you can keep an... Sorry, my mind went blank for a second there. Can you tell I have ADHD? Like, whew. You'd think I was on stuff. No, it's the opposite. It's because I ain't on stuff. This is ADHD full blown. If you can keep an eye out for him, this Taco would be very... I'm going to call him Taco. Would be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a little more about his quest. Leaving a mission again. We hold the tab. Oh, where are you going without a helmet? Almost an hour in. Yeah. I have 4 people. That's not too bad. I was actually scared I'd go over 10. Like I said, there's a guy that normally gets only 100 people, and he was at like 1,500. So that's like, 10 to 15 times more people he normally gets. I normally get up to about 10 sometimes. So I was like, uh-oh, I don't want like 100 people watching me. And then a guy earlier is like, oh, I shared your stream on my Facebook page that has 8,000 people. I'm like, no, don't do that. Why would you do that? Most streamers want more people watching them. I don't need all the attention. I ain't like that. I like small groups. You know what I'm saying? That way less people are aware of my mistakes. He has an available... But I just spoke to him. Do I talk to him again? It says has an available quest. I don't know. I just spoke to him. And I've already recruited troops. I've already bought products. Let me pause. Let me save again. Actually, I'm probably... Because there's only like 4 people in here, I'm going to do something that's maybe not that fun. So I'm saving again. Yeah, there is a chance I'm going to have to go, like I said, fairly soon. But I want to do one more thing. This won't take long because it's on my SSD as well. So it should make it a little bit quicker. I'm rebooting the game. I wanted to know why I wasn't getting my frames per second showing. Because that's very important to me so I can see what my frames are at. And it's not doing it again. This is really annoying. Well, the game is loading in the background, so whatever. While that's loading up really quick, I'm really OCD about this. Like, I really, really want to know... Excuse me. What my thingamathing is. You know, the thingamathing. Okay, so it's on. Top left. Okay. FPS counter. Back. Done. And, whoops. Wrong tab. There we go. I mean, you can't see it, but it's behind my head. What was that? There we go. Had a little bit of a... whatever that is. It wasn't a crash, it was like a... like an auto-minimize, if you will. Ah, except now I can't see what anybody's saying. I gotta pull up my... there we go. There... ah, what did I do? There we go. Sorry, I had to... my Steam window was covering my, my YouTube channel, where you guys are. On my second screen, so I couldn't see. Who's running away? Oh, they're jogging in place. They're exercising. Great modeling of that duck back there was... yeah? Okay, so... now I'm at 60 frames. Good for me. I can see that. Let's unpause the game. Can I not unpause the game? Oh, I guess I have to leave. No, it's still paused. Unpause the game. There we go. Sweet pineapple. Little bit of a frames drop on the map. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to have to do that on my own, where I just kind of tweak around with the settings. Sometimes there's one setting you can change that'll give you a big performance boost and you can barely notice a visual change in the game. So... worst comes to worst, I'll just run this bastard at 30 frames a second. I don't really care. Now it's getting dark. Well, that's no good. I wanted to show people the game. Not when it's dark out. Now I'm kind of panicking because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let's go to camp. Oh, we can change this at any time. Okay, that's good. Save again just because... whatever. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. What if I... well, let's take a look at the map. Let's do that. While in my brain somewhere I try to think of something that we should be doing. Let's pause it. So I think these are the different factions. I heard that you can also make your own faction if you wanted. Or you can assist a faction. It's 20% off. But I'm in Canadian dollars here, so I don't know what funding thing you're on. But it's about 50 bucks Canadian. I want to guess that's like $37 to $40 American-ish. It's not quite the price of a full AAA title, but it's definitely on the expensive side for a an early access game. I'm not gonna lie. Anyhow, so that just shows you the map. I thought that was kind of cool, how you can just move around the map and then you can just like seamlessly just like plop right in and kind of look. You can see like the clan, the faction, the bound villages, the Borka Vagorka, whatever that is. The Borka Vagorka. Okay, let's get back to the action here. So I think this is my character here, Moroz's party. And I don't know where I'm going. How about I just... I don't know. Like literally, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, there we go. This is probably the moment people wanted to see this whole time. How does that work? Whoa, 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 they're attacking each other and I'm not even ready. Oh, there, you encountered a... We all gotta go sometime. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you encountered a raider party. You can leave, send in your troops. Oh, I'm still part of the tutorial stage, apparently. And we can attack. We're gonna do attack. An hour into the stream, and we're finally, like, where I normally would want to be. That's kind of pathetic. Again, I'm at 60 frames a second. With medium-high settings on a 6-year-old computer. I know I keep repeating myself. It's just in case you're new to the stream and you're kind of curious. And I do a lot of this just to kind of show you that it's not... whatever. Die! Oh! Maybe I should get off my horse. Hey, hey, why are they all running after me? What about my guys? What did I pay them for? Hey, I paid you, bunch of bastards. Did you not eat enough rice? Wow, we're off to a good start. What happened there? I got my ass kicked.
Come on!
Oh yeah, sure, now they're fighting. You pricks. Alright, well that was a lot of fun. My horse is still alive, but I... Oh, there we go, you can kinda... Oh, that was weird. It's like a little... whatever you want to call it. Wow, that was terrible. My guys didn't, like, they didn't follow me. That's my guy over there on the horse. With the circle above his head. Oh! Then you can toggle between the different characters. Oh, wow, did you see that ragdoll physics? Oh, he got... wow. Yeah, he got his ass beat. Whatever. The main point was to show you the gameplay anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we don't need to rub it in. Oh, there we go. So you can hit tab, and you can see that I got completely demolished with the game on easy. Alright, so that's, we're off to a good start there. You were defeated by the raiders, but your brother saved you. Uh-huh, of course he did. It doesn't look like they're going anywhere though, so you should attack again once you're ready. You must have at least 4 members in your party. If you don't, go back to the village and recruit some more troops. How do I know how many people? 2. Is that the troops? 2. Okay. So as you can tell, when you wander around, you can come across some skirmish battles. And, yeah. So now what we want to do... I think this was originally my town. So I'm going to click on the town and I'm going to go and recruit troops. But we could end up, you know, running into a skirmish again. Which I hope we don't. Because I got my ass beat really bad. Let's recruit some troops again. Headman's troop. They also have, like, you know, like this guy's good at throwing, riding. Well, I don't know if he's good, but... yeah, it looks like they all have the same stats, but I'm sure as time goes on, you can get some of... we're going to recruit them all. Piss on it. Piss on that. I'm going to walk around town just for a second, then we're going to go back, and I'm going to kick some ass, or get my ass kicked. What I want to do here is I want to know how the fuck I get off my horse. F? E? How do I get off my horse? T? No. What the hell was that? There. Spacebar? Okay, calm down. I have no idea. So, what do? You look at the options, and you look at the mouse and keyboard. Equip next weapon, interact, jump, crouch is Z, kick is E, switch weapon is X. Oh, okay. Sheath weapon. That's a weird one, like a backslash. Oh, okay. View character. Camera toggle. Oh, I'll have to try that in a second. Character zoom in and out. So the camera toggle is R. How do I get off my horse? I know you can get off your horse. Does someone know how to get off your horse? I don't want to be looking here all day. Toggle walk run mode. That's it. There's gonna have to figure it out on my own. I know you can get off your horse. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, there's a first person mode. That's cool. And then shift is zoom. I don't think you could do that in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember being able to do that. But seriously, how come I can't get off my horse? That's really strange. I have no idea. No, tab is to leave. Shift is that. I have no idea. How in the hell? No. Oh my god, there it is. I knew I wasn't crazy. Where's my weapons? There we go. Yeah, see? So you could play in first person if you want. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Options, right? I'm all about the options. I just kicked my horse. Wow! No, get back over here. Ugh. I just kicked my fucking horse. Oh, shit. Now get your stupid ass over here. No, get over here. I can't even breathe right now. First have your horse stop and then look straight down. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Jeepers. So F is to get on, but Z is to get off, and E is to kick your horse in the nutsack, which you don't want to do. Okay. So Z's to get off. Okay, good. Oh, man. See what happens when you're new at a game, you don't know what you're doing? I even looked at the menu and I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so let's leave. Ah, there's raiders, see? Because the map is paused. And we can click on them like that. And we'll, I feel like I'll do better if I'm not on my horse. Does that make any sense? Like, just for now, because I just want to experiment. Okay, why? Quit moving. I thought I had a shield. I thought I had a shield. How do I use my bow? The hell is that thing? And what I need... How come my guys aren't attacking? Why do they wait until I die before they get involved? Ow! Are you kidding me right now? I lasted like 2 hits. And my guys didn't do shit until after I was dead. Oh! At least it looks fairly smooth in terms of the frame rate. Never mind the fact that my ass is on the ground and my corpse is rotting into the ground. I mean, that's just minor details, right? Wow.
Come on!
Holy shit.
We've been blessed!
Yeah, well, doesn't look like I was. I got my ass kicked again. I mean, we won the battle, but... So that's twice now that I get my ass kicked, but I'm also having a hard time figuring out why my guys aren't attacking until I'm already dead. That's what I want to know. And I am going to have to go in about a minute there. Yeah, because it's been well over an hour. Character creation, first look, a little bit of the tutorial, me getting my ass handed to me several times. Okay, so this is my party. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, so there's a raider here. And apparently I can do something with him, from what I heard before. Apparently you can like either imprison them or something, or you can bring them into your party. But But would I want someone in my party that just tried to behead me? What's this? Oh, transfer. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, he's considered a prisoner. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, so you transfer him over. He's a prisoner. Okay. And then once he's in that prisoner tab, if you want, you can recruit him. Hold left shift to do ×5. But there's only one. Maybe it's up to 5. I don't know. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Hold the left shift. Okay. It's not working. Transfer, no. I don't know. Plus symbol. That brought him back over there. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to recruit him. Transfer all main prisoners. No. Transfer back to a prisoner. No. It says right here, recruit prisoner. Hold left shift to do ×5. I think that means up to 5 people that you can recruit at once. But when I hold the shift button, nothing happens. If I do minus, it brings them back over to the other side of the screen. And if I click plus... Oh my god. For real. And if I click his picture... I don't know. I seriously just don't know. I'll only spend another moment on this, and then like I said, I'll maybe try like another quick battle or something. And then I'll have to go kind of relax, try to figure out this game on my own without streaming so I can focus a little bit better. Right click. Okay, so that's right clicking on him. He's a level 6, wage 1. Tier 1. I just don't understand. Like, I mean, it says right there, recruit prisoner. I feel like an idiot. Maybe he is recruited. Oh my god. Can you see that? I think he technically is recruited, but he remains under the prisoner tab. Does that maybe make sense? I don't know. What the hell is this now? Oh, it's the loot. Okay. Okay, well, we'll go through this for a moment. Fur. Weight. Armor. So what I have is apparently better. But we can still take it. Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll take all of it, but... So that's the loot. Kind of just shows you quickly how that works. So we'll take that. And then for this here, what if I want to equip that right away? Is that considered a glove? Yeah, hand armor. Oh, there. Okay. So oh, there's still one there. Okay, that's what it is. Sorry, I'm like confused there a little bit. Done. Yeah. And I think I'm not doing so good for health. I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. How do I look at my character again? C? It is C. Okay. Yeah, see, then we got skills, and I'm not going to get into this because I don't even know what I'm looking at apart from there are your skills that you can work on. So there seems to be, like, you know, a little bit of depth to this game for sure. A little bit more than the first one from what I remember. So that's kind of nice to see. See edge placement, one-handed damage increased by 4%. Or your hit points are increased by 3. So that's kind of cool. And we have one free focus point here. Yeah, I'm going to do that later, like I said. I'm not going to bother with that right now. But yeah, no, that's pretty neat. An hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, it was a very slow start. We did character creation. We did a computer crash. We did a recruitment, bought some food, did a couple of battles, which didn't go well at all. And like I said, on my own, until I have to go. I'll have to look into why is it that my troops aren't attacking when there's a battle. They just kind of stand there, and once I'm dead, they're like, oh, okay, I guess we should get involved. So I don't know if that's like a glitch or something. I'm not too sure. Or if I'm supposed to kind of give like the command, like, okay, you can attack. I have no idea how that works. None whatsoever. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap up the stream. I want to go eat. I'm hungry. And, yeah. But I'm glad, like I said, that there was only a couple of people in here. It would have stressed me out a lot more if there would have been an influx of people in the hundreds, because the game is highly sought out. That would have made things a lot worse, for sure. If I felt more confident about the game and, you know, I knew better what I was doing, obviously that wouldn't be an issue, right? Then I wouldn't care how many people are watching. But, yeah. Yeah, no problem. It's been a while since I've done a stream. This is my first PC game stream. I should maybe save the game again. Yeah, regular options, like I said. Gameplay, mouse sensitivity, show targeting reticle, enable damage taken visuals. Like, there's a lot of... Oh, third-person camera distance. You can even change that. I'll have to look into that later. Audio, I turned down the music, obviously, because I wanted, you know, people to be able to hear properly. Frame limiter, I put it at 60. See, that I'm probably going to change to 30. And then what I'll probably do is crank up the graphics so it looks even nicer. Actually, they are on fairly high for most of them. But I'll probably set it to 30, just because it'll give my graphics card a bigger break, if that makes any sense. Like, it'll just make it easier on the game. Like I said, 60 frames is what people want to see, but my stream is only at 30 anyways, I think. So, I don't even know how that works. Yeah, I think my stream is only set to 30 anyways. Until I get a new graphics card in the following couple of months. Especially now with the COVID thing. It's going to be harder for me to actually go out and shop and buy one. So I'm probably going to have to buy one online from the store I normally would have went to buy one from. And from there, I'll be able to crank things up better, and it'll be less taxing on my computer overall. But yeah. But yeah, real quick, if you're still here, the reason I've been playing computer games a lot lately is, well, I always do this at the end of my stream, so let's just go save and exit. This is the part of the stream where I just rant on about nothing. Just for a couple minutes there. But, yeah, it's because there's a lot of sales on Steam, right? Like, computer games can be really, really cheap. Like, I just bought this for, like, 20 bucks. I bought this for, like, $10. Or, not $10. I bought this one for about $10 or $12. This one was about $15 or $16 in Canadian money. So, even cheaper. And, yeah, like, I mean, I just bought, like, a ton of these games. Borderlands 3, as you all know, it's now on Steam. It was, like, 50% off. And I just love the whole mouse and keyboard thing with first-person shooters, especially. And then I bought... what else did I buy? I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 at a ridiculous price right from Rockstar, so I don't need to have, like, 2 launchers up. I got City Skyline a little while ago, and I got it for, like, $6 or $7. Bought a bunch of DLC, like, 75% off. There's just a lot of wicked little games, like Crusader Kings 2, what else is there? Europa Universalis 4. There's a few people that are going to be familiar with this genre of gaming. And they're like a little national treasure. And you're only going to get those on a computer. Dying Light I got for like $10 again. Like, just super dirt cheap. And I just find a lot of these games again, first person again. Fallout 4, Far Cry 5, Far Cry New Dawn, The Forest, Generation Zero. It's, right? Even Hitman 2 I bought it again, right? Just that mouse keyboard is just amazing. And especially with being able to jack up the graphics a little bit higher, it's always nice. Even if I'm stuck at that 30 frames for some games. Some games I can get to 60. Some I get at like 40, 45. But what's the point in having 60 frames going up and down, right? So generally you're able to lock it at either 60 or 30, not like in between. It's very rare you can do that with a game. So at that point I just lock it at 30. And it's still smoother, like I said, than having it at 60 all over the place. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. These are all games I've bought just in the last little while. Some of them I've had for a couple years. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with these on Steam. And these are all my like my whatever games that I don't like really touch anymore. But yeah, it's just, you know, sometimes I use trainers too to kind of goof around, make the game a little bit easier. Or if I've already played it legit on console, I'll sometimes hop over to the computer version, tack on the trainer, get all my levels and stuff like what I did with Generation Zero to kind of get caught up. Because sometimes I'll have dumped like 100 hours into a game and I don't want to start like all over again. But if I do, I want to make it a little bit easier for myself. Heart of Iron 4, love that game. Absolutely love that game. It's really neat. Yeah, so anyway, so that's why I've been playing on the computer for a while. I just kind of missed playing certain genres of gaming that you can't really get anywhere else. And the first-person open world, when games are 50 to 70% off, sometimes even 80 or 90% off, it's just hard to ignore. And I get a lot of my games from G2A.com. If people have never heard of that website, it's actually fairly legit. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's a third-party seller, but it's fairly reputable. And then you can just look at the star rating. It's almost like an eBay. It's almost like an eBay, but for digital games. And you can get some ridiculous prices on some games. Like, I mean, absolutely insane. And then sometimes the offset of that is the games will be sometimes more expensive than what they would be on Steam. It all depends on the person, on the seller. But for the most part, it's pretty good. But yeah, so that's my little rant. That's pretty much it. Just been, you know, kind of relaxing, because as we all know, right? The world is in a little bit of a obvious state of panic. And I'm already a homebody to begin with. So the whole social isolation thing's not really a big deal for me, because I've already been doing this for almost 20 years. Half my life I've been in social isolation. The only difference is people are dying. And it's spreading like crazy, right? So I try to stay away and be safe, because I also have a compromised immune system. So I'm on medication to make things better, because I've lost like 120 pounds. So I'm in much better shape than I was when I was younger. But I still technically have type 2 diabetes, hypertension. Those are two nasty things you don't want to mess around with if you have the COVID, the coronavirus, right? So it's an even bigger thing I have to worry about. Because if I get it, it's probably going to kill me. Like, straight up, it's going to kill me. So I'm like, yeah, don't feel like dying yet. Especially not to some virus. So, but yeah. I still hope, like I said, to be able to get a new graphics card. And if I buy one, what's going to be funny is I'll get it in the mail. It'll be like in a plastic bag or something. And I'll probably have to like put it in the garage, right? And like let it sit there for a couple days. Just because you don't know, right? Like you don't know if someone bought it or looked at it, packaged it, like opened the box and touched it. Like it, you know, you can call me overly paranoid, but a lot of people are getting infected by touching surfaces and stuff like that, and then they get infected. So I'd have this wicked graphics card, and I'd have to like let it sit in a bag for like maybe half a week, because it can live on surfaces, right, for up to about 2 to 3 days. On your shoes, depending on the material, it can last up to almost a week. So I would probably just like leave it alone for almost like an entire week, to be honest, if I can really hold off, because I'm not going to disinfect my graphics card. I'm not going to spray my graphics card with Lysol, right? But anyways, for the few people that remain in here, how have you all been dealing with the madness that is surrounding and plaguing our planet? I know there's not too many people left in here, but I thought I would ask. If there's anyone left, that is. But yeah, I will end it in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's like me. Like me personally, it's not affecting me much. I'm still kind of living the same way, like I said. But it's like I've told other people too that aren't worried about catching it or something. I go, well, it's not just about you, right? It's about potentially spreading it to other people. Because it's a pretty infectious thing. I haven't spoken too much about it in my videos, but it's like I said on my channel. I'm kind of different, I'd like to think, a little bit. I don't mind talking about depressing and controversial topics, but I do try to either keep them super far into a stream, like really deep into a stream, like at the very end of a stream when I'm about to log out, or in a separate video on its own, right? Nobody wants to watch a guy ramble on about the doom and gloom of the world, right? When you're trying to enjoy and escape reality through a video game, right? I mean, at most, I might say, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Oh, crazy out there. I'm a little stressed out, but, I bought this new game. Let's check it out. That's one thing, right? But there's some people I watch sometimes, they just go on and on and on about it, like right from the get-go of their video in the stream, and it's like, I'm thinking like you should have titled the video differently or made a separate video just on it for you to talk about what it is that's on your mind, but whatever. People can do what they want. Yeah, that's right, I don't get out and socialize much either. I either don't get along with most people I meet, or vice versa. They think I'm too much for them, and they're like, fuck that guy. And they're just like, whatever. Because I'm very blunt, right, with how I feel about things. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm just, like, very blunt, like, straight to the point. I don't beat around the bush. And some people don't like that. Some people think I'm trying to show off when I talk like that. Hey, Simmy Boy Jr. I gotta admit, that's kind of cool when there's a couple of people that... Now that I'm done playing the game, people are gonna be like, this guy's clickbait. He's clickbait. He says he's playing Warband, or whatever. What the fuck is the name of the game I just bought? Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Did I call it Warband? That's the first game. And it'll be like, this bald prick's just rambling on about the virus. No, I streamed for well over an hour. Now I'm just kind of, that's the end of the stream. But yeah, in a perfect world, I would like to socialize. In a perfect world, I wouldn't mind a couple people, 2, 3 people, like I used to do. There's a... Yeah, that's cool. I'm already near the end. We're staring at my... I'm flexing all my games in my Steam library. No. But, yeah, I got 180... Yeah, a couple hundred games just on Steam, but who cares? A lot of them I got dirt cheap. But yeah, so like in a perfect world, like when I was a bit younger as a teenager, I was very social, but at the same time I wasn't. I know that sounds kind of contradicting, but I just hung out with a couple of people. And, yeah, see, that's the old game. I'm not going to play that again. I used to play Magic the Gathering, the card game, and to me it's a lot of fun. I've met a lot of great friends playing that game. Lost a few friends too. A few of my best friends that I used to play the game with are dead. Not to be like dramatic or anything, but that's just the way it is. And no, the cards didn't kill them. But it was fun, because we were all like-minded people. We all understood each other. We all respected each other. That rare thing that most people can't seem to fucking give each other. And it was just fun. We never argued. We were friends for several years. We went to school together. Some of them I went to karate with. We did martial arts together. You took the bus together. You know what I mean? Like, you were always, like, together. You'd go home. You lived, like, just down the street from one another. You'd hang out, play guitar. We just had so much in common. That kind of socializing, I absolutely loved it. It was like a hub. It was like a house. My friend's house. And there would be up to about, at the very most, maybe 5 or 6 people that would sometimes go there and hang out. Almost like a little drop-in center. And it was just amazing. It was almost like the TV show Friends. I don't know for the couple of people that are left in the stream if you happen to know the TV show Friends. But my life was almost like Friends. It was literally almost perfect. It was just insane. But it was a very rare thing. And in my life, because I'm almost 42 years old, let me tell you something. I've met a lot of people. And there's such a small fraction of people that either like me or that I like them and that I get along with. So it's like a very small percentage of people. So it's very rare for me to come across people that I can just shoot the shit with. So, whatever. So for the most part, I just stick to myself. I just keep to myself. And then I do this thing, like I do Twitter and YouTube. Like, I love reaching out this way. But that's about it. But like I said, in a perfect world, I wouldn't mind a couple people here and there. But, whatever. I'm having fun with Twitter. Twitter's been like my main social outlet, if you will. It's been really great. Get to talk to a bunch of people, various different topics. It's great. You don't get along with someone, you ignore them, you mute them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so easy to, like, transition from conversation to conversation. Find a topic or a conversation that you're doing good with, and then the ones that aren't doing so good, just forget them. It's pretty neat. But yeah. Anyways, I could ramble on forever. You don't want that, trust me. So I am gonna go. I know I said that an hour ago, probably, or a half hour ago. But I'm just gonna relax, get something to eat. I'm gonna play some more Mountain Blade 2 on my own. I'm probably gonna do like some regular uploads here and there, like as I get a little bit more familiar with the game. And don't get distracted too much with, you know, all the people that are chatting on the side. Because I do try to pride myself on, like, paying attention to the chat. I find sometimes some bigger YouTubers, I'm not saying they're doing this on purpose, sometimes there's not that many people that are interacting in the chat, but sometimes they're like, their face is just glued on the game. They don't even do this if they have a second screen to see that there's people trying to interact with them, asking them questions. Because to me, I thought that was the whole point of a live stream. It's not just you showing, oh, look at me, I got the game. It's to also help engage with people that might have a question like, oh, what are the language settings? Oh, can you use a computer? Can you use a controller? Do you have to be connected to the internet? You know, like, oh, can you create your own character? Can you be a woman? Whatever, right? That's the kind of stuff I like to do back and forth with people when I stream. It's definitely not to watch how good I am. We all saw how quickly I got my ass handed to me in those 2 battles, and the shit was on easy. I'm just saying. So, I got a lot to learn there. But yeah. Hopefully I'll get a little bit better. Now that I'm a little bit more familiar with the game, I might try to do like a recap, first look at the game, kind of go through like the menu settings, the graphic settings, let people know that this game is running pretty smooth even on older hardware. And, you know, worst case scenario, you can just lock it at 30 frames and it's still quite playable. I know there's a few people out there that literally, if it's under 60 frames, they won't even touch it. And, you know, whatever. You know what you like, and that's it. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go eat. Thanks for stopping by. Unlike most people, I'm actually glad there was under 10 people in here. And, like I said, I'm just going to relax, maybe record some more footage and upload it later, and that's pretty much it. So take care, everyone, and I shall see you all soon.